The reason why you care so much is probably because you've put yourself into a personality trap. You act and behave a certain way for so long that people start to expect you to act and behave that certain way. And now, when you want a change, when you want to show up differently, and maybe even almost as a different person, you're stuck. And you feel like you can't escape this grasp, this hold that it has on you. But it's time to break free. It's time to finally unshackle yourself from this personality trap and from caring about all the things that really don't matter. You see, we get attached to so many different things that really hold no true inherent meaning. Other people's opinions of us, how other people judge us, or what they might think about us is not really important. What truly matters in your life is you being happy with your life. And the only way you can do that is by being in alignment and being authentic to your core desires and who you truly are. Not the fake identity or persona that you've built, but deep within. And that's why I want you to disconnect from everything and everybody for just a moment at least and ask yourself, what matters to me? What do I really care about? And this is kind of a weird experiment for your mind, but try just going in the direction of, if there was nobody else on planet Earth, what would I do? You know, if there was no mission, nothing else to accomplish, no real purpose, or no other people to judge what you were doing, what would you do? And maybe your answer is something really stupid, and maybe you'll say something stupid on purpose or out of spite, just to say, well, see, Raphael, that doesn't work. But I really want you to question what makes you happy. What makes you light up? What do you enjoy? What are things that you would do, regardless of whether it got results, regardless of if people praised you or liked you for it and gave you validation and approval? Just what would you do if it was really up to you, the real you? Now, that's what I want you to be doing. And I know you might say, well, I have other responsibilities. And of course, you can't just go and do whatever you want and live your life that way. That's not practical. You're going to have all these problems and yeah, you're going to have to face the consequences. You have to pay your bills, right? Well, wrong. Because, you know, my business that I built over the last, 7 years was really out of my passion, out of what I love to do, helping people. And I didn't have to really people please or do anything that wasn't in alignment to me if I didn't want to. Now, I probably made myself a few times, but that's on me. And if you're not happy right now, that's on you. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. I know it can be uncomfortable, but the truth is nothing really matters, right? If you look down to the core, there is no real pressure. You are self-creating it. You are really taking other people's opinions or thoughts about you or your own judgments about you and then putting it onto yourself as a strain, as a level of pressure to create tension so that maybe you'll do the thing that you think you need to do. You are essentially guilting yourself into acting the way that you think you should, which is a result of conditioning that has been brought upon you and really drilled into your head since you were a little baby. So here's the thing. Let's wake up. Let's just unattach. Let's just enjoy what is here and now unconditionally. And if you can just take a deep breath of air and for a moment slow down your mind and really relax and listen instead of trying to talk and force and move and get something done and get a result and get somebody to approve of you, then you can let go. And I really need you to let go, because if you don't let go, you'll keep straining, you'll keep pressuring, and you'll keep feeling like it's never good enough. Because no matter how much money you make, no matter how many great relationships you have, or how many friends you have, or how many people you make clap for you or buy your new best-selling book, it doesn't matter. It will never feel like enough, because that thing is not supposed to fulfill you. It's your job to feel good. It's your job to train your happiness muscle. And if you have that independent of everything else that's going on, then you don't need anything to light you up. You light yourself up whenever you want to. You can do it every day. And if you don't want to feel happy, you don't have to either. You can experience a range of emotions, but you don't need anybody's approval to make you feel good, to make you complete. You are good enough as it is right now. So please embrace that. Fully digest it, let it sink in, and allow yourself to feel good. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Stop externalizing and saying, once this happens or once this person says this, then I can be good enough, then I can feel happy. You're good enough right now. And hey, look, if you want some help just living a more authentic life, being successful in a way that feels fulfilling to you, that makes you enjoy the journey and be happy along the way, not just at the end once you achieve it, then go to erafael.com and book yourself a one-on-one consultation with me. There are limited spots, so whoever comes first gets served first, and there might be a waiting list, so if you go on there, you'll see if there's availability. But I'd love to talk to you, see what's going on in your life, and see how I can help. Also, if we decide to work together, you'll be joining an amazing community filled with like-minded entrepreneurs and people who are on an incredible mission and are also working on themselves just like you are. Again, if you want that call, just go to erafael.com and you can book it there.